Hey, what's up? This is Avery with Avery and Things and Wait What Media Group, sitting here with Constellations. How are you guys doing? You want to introduce yourselves? Tell us what you do.
I'm Brie, I sing.
I'm Kira, I play bass.
I'm Matt, I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Shea, I play drums, and then we have another guitarist as well. His name's Eli. He wasn't able to make it. He's not feeling too good, but yeah.
Ghost of Eli is here. You guys are definitely the youngest band we've had tonight, which is super cool. I love that. How long have you guys been playing music?
We're verging on like 4 years in March, I think. But overall, I think we've all been like playing music from a young age.
Yeah, agreed. No, yeah.
Yeah, that thing. How did you guys come together? Have you guys been friends for a long time?
I got you. So Kira and I went to high school together, and then we had actually, thank you, sorry, I'm like choking you out with the mic. We actually had like been playing in jazz band in high school and stuff and whatever, and then we had started other bands previously, met Brie, and then I met Matt probably close to 10 years ago now. We did a summer camp together when we were like 12. It's pretty sick. But yeah, so we've just known each other for a long time. Yeah.
So what was the idea behind the name Constellations?
That's back to one of us.
Yeah, whatever. Well, so we kind of morphed from a different band into what we are now, and we wanted to change the name since we had a new sound and everything, and we couldn't agree on a name. And your dad is, what is he?
He majored in astrophysics, so he's very into space and stuff. And you want to finish?
Yeah, sure. So we started throwing around names of different constellations, and then none of us, again, could agree on a single constellation. So we were like, let's just be Constellations in general.
Well, I think it fits, just the whole collaboration. Bam, we got it. It's good. All the things together. So it worked out very well. And you guys, as far as your music goes and stuff, are you guys planning on releasing anything new? Do you want to talk about what you just had come out, what you've been doing?
Yeah, so right now we're working on our second EP. We're looking to release that either later this year or early next year. We're going to have a single off that that we're actually shooting a music video for next month, like super early next month. So we're doing that, and then we haven't really. I don't think we've released anything this year, have we? No. Yeah, we didn't really. Yeah, we didn't really. We haven't released music since October or November of last year, but we just wanted to we had 2 songs that we weren't doing anything with, so we released those last year, and then this year we really just wanted to hone down our sound and get something we're proud of. So we were just like, we're not going to release anything until we get what we want, I guess.
So as far as the writing process for you guys, how does that work for you? What type of music and what type of message do you guys like giving to people?
That's a good question.
Yeah. So it's been a pretty interesting process, I guess, because we all do such different things. I also play guitar, so I'll help write a lot of the riffs. So typically it comes from us just sitting around, maybe finding a riff that we like, and then hopefully, uploading it to our Google Drive, and then he'll be like, "Hey, check out this thing that I wrote off your riff." Super sick. I don't know. Do you want to say something else?
Technology makes it easier.
Yeah, I joined the band just a few months ago, actually, so they've been a thing for a while, but I just recently became a part of the writing process, so I've just been sifting through all these really rad ideas they have and just figuring out how to make them into just a finished song and just giving them ideas, and just everything we've got so far is really good. So we should have it out soon.
And being such a young band in the scene, what's been some of the hardships you guys have seen, and also some of the more fun points that you guys have had?
One of the hard things is nobody takes us seriously. We roll up and they're like, "Oh, cool, kids, cute," and then we play, and then they're like, "Wait, you guys were actually good," and we're like, "Thanks.
We know how to play our instruments."
Yeah, we're not just kind of so that's probably one of the hardest things. Just nobody really takes us seriously at first. But fun-wise, I don't know. We get a lot of cool shows, and a lot of people want to work with us because they're like, "Hey, you're young, and that's cool." And we're like, "Okay, sure." So it's been a lot of fun. We get to work with a lot of cool people. Like Dullskin, actually, Brie and their drummer Megan work together, and they're around our age. So we've got to just become friends with them, play shows with them, and that's been one of the more fun things.
Yeah, it's nice to be connected with a band that's kind of around your age, like you said, and somebody who's doing something too, because they very much so have been out there right now. So it's nice to see that influence as well, and also see that that's happening. So what's some of the hardships you guys have had so far? Or you said hardships. What are some of the bigger, better points?
I don't think. So is it specifically have to come from us being young, or just like better things that have
Just in
kinda
general,
happened?
just you guys going through the music process and
I feel
doing
like
the band
we've
thing.
been really lucky to kind of. We don't have a ton of music out. Like right now, we put out the 3-song EP and then the 2 songs, and it feels like people just really kind of like put a lot of faith behind us and giving us shows and trusting us to play shows out of state. And like we have friends who've been helping us just like get more everything, and people have been really supportive of everything. So I think, yeah, that's probably the best thing, is that even though we're really taking our time trying to find a sound that we like, people still trust us with that time.
Whenever we like go out of town to play and stuff, we can survive a long time off of no sleep and just have a ton of energy, so that's cool.
Oh, young people things. I remember that. No effect. No, I'm just kidding. What are some of the influence that you guys have as far as bands that you like to listen to, bands that you kind of thought of while you're creating this or while you're writing or whatever that may be?
Yeah, so that's kind of a cool question for us, because I know as a band we all listen to very different things on our own time, but when we come together we all kind of have like a general idea of what we want to sound like, because I feel like we want to sound like bands that we like to see when we go out and see them perform. And I think that's really, at least that's a really big thing for me. I like seeing bands that make me want to move and make me want to play, and a lot of times that's like, recently that's been heavier stuff, so that's kind of been at least what's influenced me to want that type of sound in our new things. On my own, I listen to like a lot of Pixies. I've been really into Billie Eilish. Everything. I listen to Jack Stauber, whatever.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That must have sounded terrible. I'm so sorry. For me, I was very into the early 2000s metalcore, post-hardcore scene. And so now that we're starting to kind of... People have described us even before as like an early 2000s throwback band, like emo throwback band. But I think with this next release, it's going to be even more so. And so that's been really like... That's what's really influenced me, and I'm glad we're finally like tuning that in. Like We Came as Romans, The Word Alive, like... It's like, I don't know.
Definitely that metalcore scene. That's early metalcore.
Yeah, like even though it's kind of like a meme or whatever, like Attack, like.
Dude, don't even. I love them so much.
No, yeah,
like,
thank you.
Let's go. Like,
Exactly.
it's fine. We all loved them for a time.
We have one breakdown in a song that's just a straight like that early 2000s post-hardcore chugs, and it's cool that that's bringing in like those bands really influenced me, and
yeah, that
we're getting to
that
do
harder
it.
pop punkish thing, that
Yeah.
chuggy. You're right. You guys do have something chuggy about you, which is super great.
Yeah, I've always been to metalcore and bands growing up, like Parkway Drive and A Day to Remember and bands like that. But lately it's been a lot of like Northland and like hardcore bands like Sabella, Vane, Varials, just anything like really heavy. Sometimes I call it like monkey music because it's just like so stupid heavy. But yeah, I don't know. It's cool that we all have like different influences. So the songs that we end up coming up with just have like really polarizing sounds in them.
I know Matt and I personally have really been into a band called Dealer from Australia. If you haven't checked them out and you're into like stupid heavy stuff, they're so sick.
Australia hardcore bands, dude.
Where
do they come from? They're so good.
Oh yeah, we joke around all the time. Yeah, yeah, we seriously joke around all the time. It's like, man, if only we were from Australia.
Oh, for real.
But it's so sick. Like, yeah, so we do that. Brie and I have been bonding a lot over Billie Eilish right now, which is really funny because like,
It's nothing like what we do.
yeah, she said it's nothing like what you do. Like seriously, we'll sit around and I know like when Billie was first like getting big with us, I was like, this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. And now like I can't stop listening to it, which is cool because now like we have like riffs, but then also like there's things that like Billie does that are like very like ambient and spooky sounding, and that's like something that I think we're nailing on this release. I don't know, hopefully. I know one song is, so yeah, whatever.
It works. I mean, you gotta like what you like. I really like her lyrically too. I think she does something very cool and, like you said, ambient sounds. So yeah, that's not a bad influence to pull from. So moving forward, what do you guys have coming up that we can be kind of excited for? Keep a lookout for.
Yeah, we're working on a music video next month, and that's in preparation to release this EP. I think is like 6 or 7 songs now, and we're looking to release that in like the end of this year, beginning of next year. Just all depends on how soon we can get everything done and ready to go.
We also have a show December 14th at here. Oh, it's here. It's at Pub Rock. We're doing that. It's actually for the Humane Society, right? Yeah, it's going to be this huge charity event. We're super stoked for that. The guys in After the Calm, I think, asked us to play, so we're pretty excited. And then we're right now in a competition to open up for Bayside at their Tucson date.
Everybody's on
Yeah,
that
right. I
competition.
know.
Everybody
Yeah,
is.
it's a great opportunity. Like, we would not have passed that up. So that's all pretty much we have going on, I think.
Yeah, so keeping it rolling. Yeah, the end of the year is kind of hard anyway. It's a little bit of a slower season, so I'm sure we have plenty to look forward for you guys as far as the new year goes. But super excited. Hello, Humane Society. Never going to pass that up. That's super great of you guys to do. So this has been Avery and Things with Wait What Media Group, hanging out here with Constellations. And where can we find you guys as far as social media goes, listening to your music? Where's all that stuff
We're on
at?
everything. You can go Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. That's the same thing now, isn't it? It's different. Well, we're on everything. Are we on Pandora? Probably. You can find us wherever you want music. Look up Constellations. Look up our EP Two Faced.
We're on Amazon Music. I did that. I was at my mom's house the other day and used her Alexa, and yeah.
Alexa, play Constellations.
Oh, that must feel so good, though. Honestly. So thank you guys so much for being here. For everybody watching, make sure you look at the bottom, check out all the information. We'll have their links posted so you can find them super easy. This is Constellations. Whether or not they're young, they're obviously some heavy hitters, so please pay attention to them. Take them seriously. They're super fucking rad and have great music. So definitely take a look, pay attention, follow Wait What Media Group stuff, and Avery and Things.